What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over everything you need to know about the upcoming Dragon Ball Z collab in Fortnite. This is different from the types of videos I typically make. Like, usually if it comes to news, I really only make like update videos, but I decided to make this video because I know a lot of you will be interested in this sort of thing, and I know there's a lot of like BS content and just like clickbait nonsense whenever there's like a collab or any sort of news. So all of the information I'm going to be discussing in this video is from leakers who have a proven track record. Everyone whose tweets and like content or like leaks I feature in this video, they have been leaking content in Fortnite for several years, and they typically are correct or very close to being correct. They're not people who just make up nonsense for views like you see a lot on YouTube. So if you would like to see me make more like news videos like this, where I just go over the stuff that we actually know and not really make stuff up, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you guys do find this video helpful or informative, give it a like, subscribe, comment down below what you think of the Dragon Ball Z collab. And the first thing we're going to start off with is just going to be the skins. So there's likely to be 4 skins in this collab, like how we've seen with like the Naruto collab. We've had 2 Naruto collabs, both featured 4 different skins. Currently, the main leaks that we have from HypeX are going to be that it is Goku, Vegeta, and Beerus. And the 4th skin is most likely a female. And as far as like prominent females in the Dragon Ball Z universe goes, we have Android 18, Chi-Chi, Bulma, and Videl. I asked some of my friends who've watched the show what like female characters I think it could be. And yeah, those are potentially our options for like candidates. Maybe somebody else, but the 4th is likely to be a female. And that does kind of like go along with what we've seen for past Naruto collabs, as far as like they included a female skin in each one, I think. I definitely would be interested in maybe getting an Android 18 skin, even though I've never really seen the show. The next thing that we know is that there will likely be an attack ball glider. Apparently these are like what they drop down onto planets using, and this should be interesting as a glider because I don't know if the character would be inside of the ball or on top of it or what. If they're inside of it, it seems like that could be pretty OP and maybe hard to beam somebody out of, but we'll have to see. I'm sure if it is something that's unbalanced or broken at the start, Fortnite will address it and update it and make it better. This next piece sounds like clickbait nonsense, but once again, this leaker has a proven track record going back like almost as long as Fortnite has been around, and that is going to be that apparently a Kamehameha, I don't know if I said that correctly, will be added to the game as part of the Dragon Ball collaboration. Not really sure what it's going to be, but it's most likely a new mythic ability, and that sounds busted. It's basically like an energy blast, and it could hit through walls, it could hit very hard, and you know, that sounds insane. But when you think back to some previous collabs we've had, specifically the Marvel collabs in Chapter 2 Season 4, they had a lot of mythics for like all of those characters, so it's really not something that's that insane or like that's that much of a leap. Like, we've had mythics for a lot of collabs in Fortnite. Even the Star Wars collab that's currently going on with Darth Vader, he has his mythic lightsaber, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if they do bring this ability as some sort of like mythic weapon that you have to get and then you can use on the map. The next thing is that the Fortnite X Dragon Ball will have punch cards along with 7 weeks challenges, 7 Dragon Balls, and one of those punch cards requires you to collect 20 power levels, which may be 20 free levels. And by the way, all of this is encrypted, so it'll likely start within the next 2 weeks. And HypeX goes on to clarify that he doesn't think the skins are in the current update that we have, so the skins likely won't come until weeks 4 or 7. So we're still quite a lot, like way a ways from when the skins release, but they will be coming, and the collab could start within the next 2 weeks, so that wouldn't be long at all. And there actually is a Dragon Ball movie coming out next month in August. I think it's the 17th or the 19th of August. There is a Dragon Ball movie coming out, and it would make sense for the Dragon Ball collab in Fortnite to like coincide with like the release of that movie in some way, because that would probably be the main thing that Dragon Ball, you know, wants to advertise by collabing with Fortnite. This next piece of information I thought was really cool, and it's definitely something that a lot of players would have wanted to see if they're fans of the show, and that's going to be that the Dragon Ball skins will have an emote that transforms them into their Super Saiyan form. This likely will just be a cosmetic thing. I know in the show they go Super Saiyan to like power up and they get stronger, but this will likely just be an appearance type thing. Think of how like we've had the She-Hulk or the Beast Boy skins where they look normal to start and then you can use the emote to transform into them. I think even the Superman had an emote that transforms them from Clark Kent into Superman. So I think that having a built-in emote to have the 2 different versions of the skin will be really cool, and that'll be something that a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans will be really excited to see, I think. So And then the final piece of information that I wanted to talk about, and this is like more of a recap, if anything, it's going to be 4 skins: Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, and 99% a female skin. A unique event loading screen in the lobby. Lots of quests. That's the 7 weeks that I was talking about before, with each week being a different Dragon Ball. Free rewards, a capsule item in BR in creative, a special place codenamed Preheat, and the attack ball glider, which further goes to, like, you know, validate what we had talked about before. And the capsule item in Battle Royale and creative is pretty interesting because in the show they use capsules to store things. So like you could take a very large object and put it into the capsule, and then it takes up a very small amount of space, and then you could throw the capsule and then the object comes out. So this can maybe be something like the junk rift, which we've had in the past, where you throw the junk rift at somebody and then an object falls from the sky and hits them. Could even be just a literal capsule, like consumable, that does something. We don't really know what this is going to be. Could maybe be some form of like extra backpack space, like the tents are, like you put things in it and then you can maybe carry the capsule and throw it in later and get it out. But we don't really know what the capsule is going to be, but I think there's a lot of different like potential things that it could be, and it is going to be in Battle Royale and creative. So that will be interesting to see how that plays out. But that is going to be it for this video. That is everything we know so far about the Dragon Ball Z collab. Like I said at the start of the video, I try to make this video and not make it like BS, because I know there is so much nonsense in the Fortnite community. Unfortunately, there's entire channels which are dedicated to just like kind of lying to and misleading children with clickbait and just nonsense that isn't going to happen in the game, or that there's no reason to believe will happen in the game. So if you would like to see me make like more grounded, realistic news videos like this one about future events that might be upcoming, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys found it helpful or informative, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Also, I want to know what you guys think of the Dragon Ball collab. I know this is something that the show has a lot of fans, and this is something that a lot of people have wanted. I know when we got the Naruto collabs, I saw so many people also being like, God, I hope we get Dragon Ball Z one day. And it turns out they're actually going to get it. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.